Okay, I got the new bumper for my sled, so I'm gonna throw that on today, but we gotta move a bunch of stuff. Might also poke around and look at XLT, and I got a new fuel line for the watercross sled I might put on. We'll see what we get to, but for sure we're gonna throw the bumper on. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's an incredibly loud whistle that comes from my sled. So we might see if we can figure out what that is. So anyways, I got to get it from over there to over here. So got to move some stuff. So we're gonna get to shuffling things around. So I got to come up with a better parking system. But yeah, we'll set up a time lapse so you can see me moving stuff around. Okay, you know the story, pulling the hood off, getting the pipe out. So I'll set up a time lapse for that, and my hair looks weird. And we'll get to getting this new bumper on. All right, so part of taking the bumper out is you get this bolt and that bolt out, and then there's 4 rivets. 2 here, and then 2 here. I haven't found a great way, but this is the best way I've found. Just vice grips on there, 1/4-inch drill bit, and you drill it out. If anybody knows a better way to do it, I'd love to know. But after that's out, then we'll have to drill out here and here, I'm sure. There aren't any instructions with it, but in the past you drill out those 2. So we'll get this out and test fit up the new parts. Here's a good tip for drilling those out. Use a sharp drill bit. That helped out a ton. All right, so the bumper's on. Getting these bolts on is kind of tough. You gotta, in these side ones, here's what I'm talking about. Aligning them can be a little tricky. But I just use kind of this little punch to help align them, and then got the back one in first because it's on a slot. Moved it up, and I did have to trim off some of the plastic on the inside. And then the back, the bottom part for this one, I put the jack with a board on there, kind of jacked it up so it would be up, pushed up to it. But it's on and it's sturdy. So yeah, then I put the pipe back in. My dealer said that some of the whistling could be coming from this heat shield. So I'm gonna pull it off and kind of bend the tabs out a little bit. See if that helps it at all. So I'm just gonna pop these springs off and then these springs and see what it looks like. So I'll kind of do that and get back to you. I did tighten these two on the turbo a little bit. So yeah, we'll just kind of get that stuff done and see if that helps it out. All right, this sled is done. This is something I just started doing because I always forget. I put this over the throttle because I always forget to tighten this. So I thought when I'm done tightening that, I'll take that off the throttle. So, yeah. Anyways, the bumper's on. I think it looks nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna push this one back. We might look at working on another sled here. I have these bars from Bad Sled, if you remember that they match the color of my blue sled. Old Blue here. And what's cool about these bars is they have the narrow ends. So, yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? So, I thought it'd be nice to throw these bars on there. So I think I'm gonna do that. And, yeah, I gotta do that. And then, like I said earlier, I have that fuel line I could put on. So we'll see what I decide to do. I have a little bit of time left before I need to go pick up some kids. And, yeah. So, and then Tony ripped his clutch vent cover. Show you. He ripped that there. So I got him a new one. Maybe I'll throw that on for him. And Orange Crush is back for no apparent reason. I'd love to dig into the XLT and see why it seized up, but I don't think I'll have time for that today. So I think what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna move my sled out of the way and I think I'll pull a Blue over, start working on the handlebars. Because we might need to take it on a trip here as a backup. So I'd like to have it, have the handlebars, because man, I really enjoy the the thinner handlebars. So I'm gonna start this up, get the clock set again on this big screen. So anytime you unplug it, it resets the clock. So you can do that real quick and get it moved back over there. Okay, so I switched these bars out on this sled so that I'd have the narrower grip here. To do that, I just bought cork and new heaters. That way I could leave the old heaters over here on the old bars and put, and that way all I have to do is you take apart this, you pull out this piece here, you see that? Pull out that, pop this back piece out, and there's a little like soft rubber piece in there. Pull that out, push the wire through, turn it, pull it right out. So I did that on both sides. So now I'm just kind of hooking stuff back on. I'll throw the grips on. And we'll get this kind of put back together more. Real quick, I'll show you. Lola is home sick today. No. And so she's out helping me. So she's gonna build some stuff. She cleaned up all that stuff there she found. So.
And I got my gloves super dirty, which is very exciting.
Now she's gonna build something with these pieces of wood down here. So, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get this put back together, and then maybe start another video. But yeah, this really isn't that bad of a job. Just make sure. Oh, you always want to tape the end of it so I can blow air through it. So I'll do that. Probably actually do that on this grip now. Okay, the bars are on. Remember to do your setup so you get your throttle where you want it, your brake and everything, all where you want it. Lola's got a frame put up here. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out.
Once that is done, I'll be probably.
Well, I'm done now. I have another one I'm working on. Okay, so we'll roll this back. All right, so we've got a few things done. Got a bunch more to do. I like these handlebars a lot better with the thinner grips. And the bumper for that guy is sweet. I like it. And you know what, real quick, let's throw this vent cover on for Tony. So really, this is super easy. You just take out this screw. This comes off. You put the new vent on and put that screw back in. And Lola's learning how to use a drill or an impact here.
Where did that go?
It's on the side.
Oh. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you what I'm building yet.
Okay. All right, so she'll keep working here. Good job, dude. Okay, so that one's off, or that one's off. So now you just kind of put this one in. Pretty easy. One thing Tony did show me was with these plastic screws, if you turn them backwards, it'll kind of find the threads a bit easier before you drill them in. So that's pretty much all you do there. And then done. Tony's got a new vent that doesn't have a little rip in it. So, okay. All right. Thanks for coming for the video today. Just got some odds and ends done. I guess the bumper was a bigger deal. We got a lot done on different sleds. Got a lot more to do still.
What's that in your hand?
Well, this is Tony's old vent. This is impact. And trash. Anyways, so Lola's got a screw. But yeah, got more projects to work on. We're gonna keep going, and we'll see you next time. Videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Make sure you subscribe so you can see all the stuff that we're up to.